I, for one, have confidence in Confalone. He's given us some good stuff in the past. So let's see what he does this time. Hey everybody, and welcome back to another blind reaction. It is I, and I am, of course, hyper. I've been told by several other people that when I am hyper, things are better. And Applegeek does the exact same thing, only he does Red Bull and I do whatever I can find that has some sugar in it that's probably going to kill me in several years. At least it's not Pepsi. But then again, Pepsi solves all world's problems, doesn't it? Anyway, today's episode is a mod episode, and that has me quite intrigued. Yeah, Maud, as soon as she appeared in Season 4, she's just an awesome character. She is, the deadpan, I love it. It just sucks, it sucks the energy out of the room, but in a good way. It's awkward as hell, but in a good way. It's hard to describe Maud, but she's great in every episode she's been in. And Nick Confalone is the guy who did Saddle Row Review, and another one of my favorite episodes. I can't remember the damn name of it, but it'll come to me eventually. But yeah, he's done some really good work in the past with Season 6. So I am quite intrigued. I forget the exact name of this episode. This is, what is it called? Rock Solid Friendship. Got the darn name. There we go. Rock Solid Friendship. So I'm gonna hit that play button. See, I have it this time. I'm good. Anyway, I'm gonna hit the play button. 3, 2, 1, start.
So, in closing, earning a doctorate in rock studies from the Equestrian Institute of Rockology is no easy feat. I'm proud of each and every one of you.
Why am I getting Flintstones live-action flashbacks?
Just you, actually.
The whole family.
Fillies and gentle colts.
Limestone is also awesome.
Magnesium-rich basalt.
What?
It is my honor to present our Valor Rock toy.
You know who I miss? I miss Tom.
Pye. Excuse me, Dr. Pye.
I'm the only. My name is in the show. The only name.
Dr. Pye?
Here we go.
I'm Maud.
Yeah, you are!
That's just true.
Speech. Encore! Encore!
There's more, Pinky. I'm Maud. Pie.
Hello.
Thank you.
Yes. Short but sweet and to the point.
You are so welcome! Brilliant speech! Encore! Encore!
So is Pinky gonna be annoying as hell this episode for some unknown reason? Is that what they're gonna do? I don't know. Sometimes Pinky is really good, depending on who's writing for her character. Sometimes she gets a little over... she gets too crazy. There's a limit. I enjoy the crazy happiness, but then it gets a little bit too far in the cringeworthy category of things. If that makes any sense. But we'll see. Could be interesting. I still have no idea what the hell's going on, except for graduation. I think I was right.
We'll live together and get
She's gonna get crazy.
Fuzzy slippers that say best sister friends forever. Although I probably can't fit all those words on a slipper, so maybe just BSFF. But we don't have to decide right now because we'll be together all the time. Since when it comes to Ponyville, the doctor is in.
Maud, please just slap her or something.
Pinkie Pie.
Yes, please. Thank you.
You're moving to Ponyville.
Okay.
I'm not definitely moving to Ponyville.
Not definitely, but I like this. More Maud is better.
There's nothing left to study back home on the rock farm, so I might move to Ponyville.
I think I may have been wrong about Pinky. That's really funny.
Classic mom sense of humor.
That just caught me off guard, I swear to God.
But that wasn't a joke.
Ghastly Gorge? That terrible, awful, no fun, all alone canyon in the middle of nowhere?
There. or Ponyville.
But Ponyville is so... And Ghastly Gorge is so...
I think,
It's
yeah.
a rock-based decision.
But what about BSFFs?
That's why I'm giving Ponyville a chance.
So all I have to do is
So
prove
it's
Ponyville
either
has better rocks than Ghastly Gorge,
rocks
challenge
or
accepted.
friendship or
We'll drop your
something.
stuff off at my place, and then hold on to
I mean,
your
you never
world,
know what's
'cause
under-
it's about to
Well, the thing is, Twilight's house, a lot of rocks there.
Okay.
A lot of stuff there. Pretty sure.
Ghastly Gorge may have rocks, but our gem cave rocks.
Ha, ha, ha. That is quite pretty.
Huh? Huh? Oh, and look!
It wouldn't surprise me that the vibrate. What the hell?
Maud, darling, it's lovely to
Cool.
see you again. Oh, congratulations on your
that
rock
bow.
turret. What are you doing now?
Sure, why not?
Talking to you.
It's true. She is.
Right. Well, if your trained eye happens to see a chartreuse gem, I'm desperate to find one.
Use your magic
I found
thingamajigs.
Oh, you're an absolute darling. This will surely make my gown stand out at Countess Coloratura's album release party.
You know, Rarity,
Do
you're
you
getting.
know how rare this is?
You're losing
Just
your
another day
charm.
at
You should have found that.
That's actually a
Not
really
really, but
common
not
gem.
charm's not the word, but
Huh?
you're losing your edge. There can only be so much edge.
These are all really common gems.
They are? I mean, come on! Of course they are! That's why I didn't bring you here to impress you. I wanted to make sure you had a chance to say hello to your old pal, Spike.
Hello, Spike.
Way to go, Maud.
Cool.
Cross that off the to-do list. You know what I'm saying? Check.
You know what I'm saying?
Because I'm about to show you something that'll make you yell, all right!
Andrea lived in what the hell, man? Hey!
Castle made of rocks.
Uh-huh. See,
Did I just
I
blow
predict
your mind?
things.
I think I just blew your
I
mind.
predict things.
A
There
lot
you
of
go.
structures are made from rocks, Pinky. They're a very stable building material.
Yes, you gotta lay your foundation
This place
somewhere.
grew out of nowhere after a magical key-filled gem followed a rainbow and buried itself in the ground. I mean, have you ever seen rocks like this?
Probably.
Yes,
No, you haven't.
we literally just saw hundreds of them in the gem cave.
But oh, look at those rocks.
Those are still their seed pods.
So
I'm loving this episode so far.
But look at that rock.
Pinky's insanity and Maud's lack of insanity, they balance each other out.
That's a tortoise.
It is. Where's Rainbow Dash at?
Oh, wait a minute. What's that? It's a rock shaped like Lyra heartstrings.
No, that's Lyra.
Rock.
Is she gonna talk? Talk. Go, Agent Sweetie Drops, take her away, and what the hell?
I guess you won't be moving to Ponyville after all. Those rocks at Ghastly Gorge don't know how
There is
lucky
some-
they are to have you.
Is Pinky a
Actually, rocks
shapeshifter?
aren't the only reason I'm considering Ponyville.
You said it's a
Or are
rock-based
all ponies
decision.
marshmallows?
I'm
'Cause
obviously passionate about exotic rocks, but I've always studied them alone. I could handle some less exciting rocks if it meant I'd have some pony to talk to besides Boulder.
Aw.
Are you saying you want a friend?
I wouldn't mind one.
Modelina Daisy Pie. This'll be
Modeling.
easy. What
Okay.
are you looking for in a friend? Give me 6 qualities assigning each one a numerical importance rating
She
between
would
1
know.
and 7. 7 being essential and 1 being
It isn't hard to meet some pony I like. It's finding some pony who gets me.
I get you.
You're my sister. It's different.
Maud, you are the best. You never know when the lightning of friendship will strike. Some pony could come barreling through that door at this very moment and become your best friend.
Yep. Probably not. Maybe. Possibly. I don't know.
You know, I really thought some pony
Probably
was going
not.
to come barreling through that.
No barreling. No!
Oh, my fault.
Starlight
Totally my
Master
fault.
Pony
Okay.
Race, whatever.
I should have
You
been
know.
watching where I was going. You look
Episode even
really
better now.
familiar. Have we met before?
Yes.
I knew it. What? Oh, no, don't tell me.
See, I was really hoping you'd tell me while I
Pinky
pretended to remember.
is great.
How is this possible?
I traveled to Equestria for my Rockdort dissertation.
You're too far. What?
Do you know a lot about rocks?
Yes.
Hello?
Have you ever come across some kind of super powerful stone that can store the cutie mark magic of, I don't know, an entire village?
Oh,
Yep. In a
shit.
big cave.
Oh my god. That was awesome.
Hey, I got an
That was
idea.
freaking
Let's
awesome.
not tell any pony that part where you maybe for sure accidentally helped Starlight enslave a town.
Yeah, she did.
Tell
Pretty much.
No, pony.
It's not like she's enslaved any pony lately.
No, but she may. No, she won't.
Well, great seeing you again. I
Trixie
gotta
will
run
keep
a few
Starlight in
errands.
Probably not.
Offer to help.
What?
Offer to help.
You wanna help?
Do I?
Of course you do.
Okay.
They're totally gonna be best friends, and then Maud will choose Ponyville, and we'll get to wear BSFF slippers.
Somebody's gonna make that a thing.
Rocks take on different properties when interacting with magic. With the right stone, you could rule all of Equestria if you wanted to.
Don't bring it up.
You're messing with me.
Am I?
So, other than rocks, what else are you into?
Okay.
Minerals, plate tectonics. Oh, and stand-up comedy, of course.
What?
I like kites.
Well, we learned something about Starlight this episode.
Kites are cool.
Yeah. Starlight gonna. Maybe I'll wait till the end of that. I don't know. Forget what I was saying.
The trick with an SLK is not to make the spars too heavy. But if they're too light, you got no ballast, and then good luck tacking against the AOI. I really like kites.
They're starting to grow on me.
Pizza delivery.
We learned something. What the hell? Come on.
Maud and Starlight, you're here too? Whoa! What a coincidence. 'Cause I was just, delivering
This
the
is a
pizza to
Pinky's crazy episode. I mean, really. Ah! Oh no.
So how's it going?
That's uncalled for.
Just hanging out.
Hey, you could use this time
Too
to bond
far.
and talk about feelings. For example, do you feel like you're becoming friends?
I feel like I don't want to talk about feelings.
Great. I'll go next.
Yes.
I feel like
You know
I
why?
love
Because
you
Starlight
and your
is
best
normal.
I mean, your friendship could be the friendship that makes Maud move to Ponyville. No pressure, Starlight.
Yeah, you're applying the pressure, and with that ridiculous costume, I mean,
Sorry about my sister. There's no half excited with her.
Oh, I know. But she always calms down. Eventually.
Pinky's annoyance may actually make them
Why do you
even
find
better
rocks so
friends or
fascinating?
something.
Each one has a different story to tell.
Probably.
Like Boulder here. This tells me he's over 2,000 years old. You don't look a day over 600.
Wow. You can tell that from a line?
I didn't get a rock drip because I can shred on guitar like no pony else. Another reason I like rocks, they don't exclude you if you're different than other ponies.
They're beautiful and strong, but they don't judge you or make you feel less than in any way. I think I'm starting to like rocks too.
That's actually kind of really deep. She smiled.
It's hollow?
I'm afraid now.
It's granite. Hollow granite is highly unusual.
I don't know why, but I'm kind of afraid. Where the hell are they?
Ever seen anything like this?
No, and that's unusual for me.
There you are! I thought you went your separate ways, but you can't imagine how happy I am to find you both together and to witness one of your first as friends.
At least she has good lighting. Nick.
Assholes about this?
Nick, buddy, too far. A little bit too far.
No, they're not bonding. I got an idea.
Just calm down. I don't know why I'm saying calm down. It's a futile.
Rock at this very moment, and now I'm falling down. Oh no!
Too far.
My accidental clumsiness has trapped us.
Well, now we have to find another way out.
Oh, we don't have to wait for that. There's gotta be a spell that...
Get us out of here, boy.
Now that's impressive. That was easy.
was awesome!
You should have explored that area more.
That was sandstone.
More sand than stone, apparently.
I'm thinking you wear these around your necks at all times so I don't lose you again, you sillies. That way I can track your progress as friends. Ooh, and tomorrow
Less
we could have a
cowbell.
friendship brunch. What's your favorite kind of omelet cupcake?
Less.
Jalapeno red velvet.
Yeah, I don't know if I can make it.
You'll change your minds when you smell the yummy food. Come on.
Yes.
Tomorrow's brunch is gonna be the scrumptious, brunchiest, munchiest.
This is good. This is good.
About that.
The problem is, while you two were alone, I couldn't get data points on your friendship probabilities. Were you making Starlight smile? How was Starlight smile to frown ratio? Anything over 5 to 1 is great. Oh, and how many times did you smile like this?
0 times.
Regardless of how insane Picky is, she is dedicated as hell. There's a mathematical science to this.
Speaking of which, your bell fell off, silly.
Pinkie Pie, I appreciate what you're trying to do, but
But
never mind.
don't worry, Maud. When you see this brunch, you'll realize everything's gonna be okay. And then I have amazing
I
bonding
need something to
activities
drink.
planned for the next 17 days. You and Starlight will be besties in no time. Good night.
The clapper exists in Equestria. Magically?
Friendship brunch.
Or something?
Pinkie Pie, thank you for trying so hard to help me make friends. But my decision has to be rock-based.
Okay.
And Ghastly Gorge has such great rocks. I won't even have time for friends. It's better this way. Sorry it didn't work out.
At least you have some conflict at 16 minutes in. Kind of expect this to happen. And yeah. That's sad.
Oh, if this is about brunch, you know what? Jalapeno red velvet omelets sound gross. I just can't.
One left in the middle of the night.
Thank you. Just go out and say it.
I guess Ghastly Gorge really does have the best rocks.
Yeah, maybe.
Why couldn't you two just be friends?
Because you are insane.
I like Maud.
You do?
Yeah, she's weird.
Yes, it's a good thing.
No, in a good way.
Yes.
She sees the world in a totally different way than any pony I've ever met.
She does.
She accepts me for who I am. She taught me that a rock is never just a rock, and she can make anything funny. We never had to say it, but
She's basically
we got
saying
each
what
other.
we have been saying
Really
all
were
along.
becoming friends?
I think so. But you
Pinkie Pie's been
kinda,
making some really good
sorta
faces.
got in the way.
Yes.
You're right. Too harsh. Let's go with you ruined everything all the time? That's worse. What I'm trying to say is
I have to go.
Oh no.
friendship lesson learned.
So... Yeah. And of course, it'll only take her like 2 seconds to get over there because she's Pinkie Pie, so I'm only expecting.
Sigh.
Actually saying sigh. She's so alone, there's nobody
Emerald
around.
Jasper. This must be my lucky day.
Okay. Hey, nice transition. I like that.
Mud tracks.
Don't even bother to understand it.
Hello, Pinkie Pie. I found Emerald Jasper.
Are you okay, Mud? That eel almost ate you.
What eel?
Did something from, like, Canterlot High miraculously disappear there? Because what are they?
Need to come.
I guess
I'm
carriages.
having a great time on my own.
I don't know what they would need that for.
I even made a new friend.
I should be thinking about this right now.
Yes. I don't belong in Ponyville. It only proved I'm better off all by myself, like I always have been.
Don't say that! It was all my fault! I thought I knew everything about making friends, but I didn't even know my own sister! I forced you to do things my way, but my way isn't your way!
This way.
Exactly!
No. This way.
Mud! I thought you couldn't make a friend without my help, but it turns out you couldn't make a friend with my help. I underestimated you, and I'm sorry.
I know you did it out of love. You're my best sister friend forever.
Oh, shit.
Oh, Mud! I love you bigger than all Equestria!
And you melt my heart more easily than sodium-rich plagioclase feldspar.
I don't know what that means, but please, 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 please give Ponyville another chance. But more importantly, give me another
This is
chance
actually kind of,
to leave you
for some reason,
alone.
misty-eyeing me. I don't know why.
What do you think, Boulder?
I liked this episode.
You're back.
Mm-hmm.
For good?
Mm-hmm.
Hey, I got no problem with
Start
that.
talking about feelings, does it?
No way.
Maybe after this we could decorate my new place.
Totally.
Yeah.
Where is it?
Well, it's not in Ponyville. More like Ponyville adjacent.
Interesting. Not bad. That's perfect.
It's perfect.
It is. I approve of this location.
Ponyville! I mean Ponyville adjacent! Sorry, I'm leaving. I promise. I'm not even here. You're wearing the slippers! Okay, now I'm really leaving. Bye! Wrong way.
Okay. You know what? I decided to stop. After the episode was done, I think I rambled for like 2 minutes about nothing, really. And it took me so long to actually get to the point. So I'm just gonna jump cut over that crap. Basically, I really liked this episode. Then I can understand why some people may not, because Pinkie Pie was crazier than usual. I think we can all agree on that. A little bit crazier than usual. Is this necessarily a bad thing for the plot of this particular episode? Not really, because her insanity did bring Maud and Starlight closer together, and Maud being in Ponyville is just amazing, even though it's adjacent to Ponyville, as we learned at the end of the episode. But there was a nice little sweet moment at the end that just sealed the deal with, like, good rating from me. Nick really does know how to pull it off when it comes to, like, those moments. I don't know. He does good. He does good work. He does good work. Yeah. I think it's just a good idea. I mean, it's a good idea for me to just watch this episode over again, because I really, really like this episode. You'd probably think I'm crazy. I'm sure. It's like, how could you possibly like this episode that much? Pinkie Pie was too insane. She ruined the episode. No, I don't think so. I may be slightly biased, but I'm going to watch this again. just give some sort of ending ramble. Okay. You know what? I've been contemplating. I've seen this again. I've been contemplating something, and you know what? After watching this a second time, the things that I kind of thought Pinky was over the top in, they were there. They were definitely there. And in all honesty, if it wasn't for everything else in the episode, I may have gone back down to a 9. But I honestly have to say that the rest of it was just absolutely amazing, and that's why I'm giving it a 10. This season has been... the baby episode, I know, I wasn't my cup of tea, but I can understand why it was good. It was better than I expected. This season has been great. And that is hard for a show to do. With 7 seasons under its belt at this point. But we're getting new characters, so that's why, you know, things are continuing to roll along. Starlight being in this episode, major plus. Starlight is sort of the every pony, like, how do I explain that? Every man, every pony, whatever. She seems like, after she became good again, she seems like the character that we're supposed to connect with as a normal person. She, in the episodes where she's being featured, she is the one whom we are supposed to put ourselves into her. We're supposed to put ourselves into her hooves, into her shoes. I'm just going to say it, into her shoes. And, you know, there's a lot of movies that are really great because they have a character that you can connect with and understand. And I think Starlight has been pretty much that character throughout this season and last season. I've always gotten that about her character. That's why I like her as a character so much, because she seems like a normal person pony. You know what I mean? Let me just go over this just a little bit, because I did write some... when I went back, got some bullet points, things. Pinky was crazy, mostly in good ways. Some were a little bit over the top. Didn't really mind them. I mean, the thing is, this is all over the place. Sorry, but it's the way I have to be. The part with the whole pizza helmet mascot weirdness, I think that was the most over the top part, but it ended up with Derpy, so I can't not like that. That was probably the only one I thought was kind of over the top, and if she wasn't over the top, we wouldn't have gotten a Derpy scene, so yeah, kind of have to lean in the good side of her. Anyway, the Pinky continues to have friendship science. I mean, it's strange. A lot of mathematics. The way, like, in the middle of the episode when she was, like, explaining, we have to do this. You see, it's like a personality chart. I mean, she would be able to start some sort of school. Like, if there was a college... aside from the one that we saw with the Rock College, I'm just imagining a friendship college where she would be like a professor. I could easily see her. She has so much like stuff that just she pulls out of her head or her mouth with a pencil. That it really is crazy. Just how in depth she goes and the lengths that she goes, and even though she's insane, it's still in a way that, at the end of the day, she means well, but sometimes she goes overboard and underestimates people. Ponies, whatever. But, you know, we got Starlight, which was good. The thing... Nick, if you came up with this idea, awesome. The fact that Maud actually helped Starlight with getting the scepter, the cave, all that stuff, that flashback. Yeah, that I wouldn't mention that. I would not mention that. The thing, one of the things with Starlight is they continuously bring up the past, and I understand why that happens a lot because it's kind of hard to avoid, especially when she was basically like an evil dictator and brain mind control type stuff going on. So I know it's going to be brought back sometimes. They may want to just tone it down a little bit. We got with the Trixie episode, we got a little bit of that. Just tone it down, just a tidbit, just a smidgen. But the fact that that was in this episode, I even though I'm kind of tired of the Starlight used to be evil, we have to mention it all the time. This was a good mentioning of it. This was a perfect thing to add in it. I liked that part. That was a good one. Oh, yeah. Maud likes stand-up comedy. That was, we need more of that. If Hasbro decides to release a short of just a comedy special of Maud telling jokes, I shut up and take my money. Take all of it. Take all of my my bits, because I mean, she is such a she's like Pink. She's the polar opposite of Pinky, but she just works as a character. I mean, I should probably just go back and then mention that what I was going to say about that later. Starlight likes kites. Interesting. We have Starlight apparently likes to do something. We've learned a little bit more about Starlight. We have some character building. She really likes kites. She even dreams about kites, allegedly, which is very strange. But you know, kites kind of cool. I like drones, so I mean, flying drones is kind of fun. So somewhat like kites, only if you crash a kite, you don't want to kill yourself. And feel like, you know, you wasted a lot of money, which I haven't done. I'm good with drones. I'm good at flying them. But, yeah, very interesting. Where's it here? Okay, now, the thing is with the whole Pinkie Pie trying to get Maud and Starlight to become friends, the thing is, there's the whole thing at the end with the underestimating of Maud and what she's capable of, and she, you know, finds commonality with Starlight. That's a good thing. She went way too far to try to make it happen, but even though we could call it a backfire, it didn't really backfire, because her insanity sort of allowed Maud and Starlight to become friends a little bit, because they were both looking at her, both Maud and Starlight were looking at Pinkie, and they were like, what is wrong with this girl? Maybe we'll go over here and be normal. Even though Maud isn't normal, Starlight is sort of mostly normal, but still, getting away from Pinkie Pie a lot of times was a good thing. She just didn't get, she didn't get it. Way too committed. Whoa. See, that's the problem with making something. Blah, blah, oh, yeah. So when Maud left, you know, with that whole bedtime scene and Pinkie is crazy, she goes to Starlight. And what's interesting about that is, well, there's the brutal honesty that Starlight delivers, saying, I don't want these jalapeno pancakes, where the hell they were, I don't even remember, I don't want to remember, that doesn't sound too appealing in the slightest. So, her brutal honesty. But then she explains why she likes Maud. And you know what? If you go back and listen to it, if you're a fan of Maud, it's pretty much what we're saying. She is literally, the thing is, the whole thing, when I am saying that she is the every pony that we're supposed to connect with, she basically says why we like Maud. Pretty much word for word. For the most part, why we like Maud. She is weird. And weird in a good way. And that's why I just, you know, I didn't think, when I initially saw Maud in season 4, I didn't know if I was going to like her. It was like, is this a gimmick for another episode? And as that episode continued, it just got better and better. Even in this season, I'm glad she's being brought back. But yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, Maud just, you know, Pinky underestimated Maud and what she's capable of, and, you know, in the end, the Starlight and Maud, you know, became friends, and it wasn't really Pinkie Pie doing anything. I mean, if there is even a lesson, I guess it's the fact that, I mean, just don't push people to become friends, because, you know what, maybe they won't become friends. That's another thing. It may turn out in a different way, and even though that Maud went back to that windy area with the weird eel-type, monster-type thing, she still really liked Maud. She still really liked Starlight. I guess she didn't really feel that it was just working out, but when she went over there, it was sort of like a grass is always greener, where you go over to this place that, it may be interesting, but, you know, back there was a lot of cool stuff too, and there was a friend back there that you should have been paying attention to. So, I mean, at that ending scene, the one with Pinky and Maud, that actually got me teary-eyed. The first time in this season, I actually got just a little misty, slight mist. Nothing more than a mist, but still, that was the icing. That was a cherry on top of this cake. I'm going to give it a 10. I loved it. I loved it. The thing is, if we're going to balance it out, Pinky, without the rest of the amazingness of the episode, the rest of the amazingness of the episode was like an 11 out of 10. Pinky's insanity sort of a little bit moved down a little bit, but then it balances out a little bit because of that 11. So that's why I have to give it a 10. Even though 11 doesn't really exist in whatever scale I've just decided to pull out of my ass, but whatever. I love this episode. I can't wait for... it's just been a great season so far. I cannot wait for what's in store for us next time. Anyway, it's been lovely. And I have a lot of people that I have to talk to about this episode right now because I'm dying to know what they think about it. Because, yeah, this is one of the good ones. This is one of the good ones. Anyway, I'll talk to you all later. See ya.